everyone and welcome to my channel, Kel Stitches. I'm Kelly and today is Flosstube number 39. This is a channel all about cross stitching and the addictions to collecting patterns and stash, and I've got a distraction over here. He's bouncing the bed. So, yes, it is a channel all about my cross-stitching and my addiction to collecting all the patterns and the floss and everything that goes with it. Today is, what is the date today? It is Monday the 29th of January 2024, and as I said, it is Flosstube number 39. So I would just like to say hello and thank you to all of my returning viewers and subscribers. It is very, very much appreciated. And hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I hope you continue to enjoy what I have to show you, and yeah, keep watching. Alright, let's just get into what I stitched on for the last 2 weeks. So the first one was this one, and it is Tiger Lily. Artwork is by Laurie Prindle and it is charted by Paine Crafts. This is what it will look like when it is finished. I started this as a stitch along with, I think she is stitching in Dairyland on YouTube, and I think she's the same on Instagram as well. So we both started this on the 15th. I'm just using white Ada. I'm pretty sure she is using, let me see if I can remember, 28 count Laguna, I think, and I'm doing full cross and she's doing 10 stitch. So yeah, it'll be, I've started in the middle and she started up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that corner up here in the leaves. So it is going to be interesting to see it come, both of us, how we do it from different areas and on the different fabrics and all that sort of stuff. So I can put in a picture of where it was, but it was just a plain bit of fabric. And now I'm trying to figure out which way's up. That way. Yes, that way. And this is where I'm up to. So as I said, I am starting, I hope that's the right way up. I can't remember. I did mark the, oh no, did not mark the top of the fabric. Here we go again with figuring out which way is the right way until we actually see more of the project. So, yeah, as I said, I did start in the middle. So it is in the tiger's nose there somewhere that I am stitching. I worked on this for 2 days and I got 900 stitches into it. So this is, pretty sure it's 18 count. Yes, it is 18 count that I am working on. This is one of the Paine Craft kits that I got through the Crystal Club, and I just ordered my other one, and I got Leopard's Gaze by Laurie Prindle, so it is going to be a companion piece for this one once I get around to finally stitching it. Alright, then the next one that I've worked on was this one, and I call it Tribal Wolf. It is from an Etsy store, 2x2 stitch art. This is what it will look like when it is completed. Put in a picture of, oops, dropped. Put in a picture of where it was, and this is where I'm up to with it. As you can see, I have finished off down the border here, and now I am doing the rest of the moon and stars. So it stitches up really quick because it is just a monochromatic. This is being stitched on 14 count hand-dyed Ada that I got from Paddock Lane Designs, and it is using DMCE 12823. Now, I worked on this for 2 days and I done 1,400 stitches into it. And that is what it's looking like. It is looking pretty good. That's the whole thing at the moment. So, yeah, getting there. Now, if you can hear the fan, you'll hear a noise. I've got a fan. I've got the fan on. It is still very muggy. It is only like 26 degrees, but I'm sure that's what it is. But it is very, very muggy. Very humid because it's raining. Yeah, 26 degrees, but because of the humidity, it feels like 30, 32. That's really gross and sticky. Don't ask me what he's doing. Probably gone to find his sister so he can shoot her with the Nerf gun. Don't you shoot me with the Nerf gun. Alright, so the next one I worked on was this one. It is Waterhole Master. The artwork is by David Penfound, and the chart is by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is just the normal version of it, and I started in the middle and I am working in these zebras here. And now this is where I am up to with it. So as you can see, I have moved across into the next page and starting to work on the body of this zebra in here. And this is just being stitched on, I'm sure it's only 16 count, 18 count, 18 count, 8. So all of my pieces are 16, 18, well 14, 16, 18 or 20 count Ada. So I worked on this for 2 days and I got 800 stitches into it. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm loving stitching on this one. Love watching those zebras come to life on the fabric. Oops, a daisy, I think I just knocked my... Oh well, I'll find it. I just knocked my needle minder off. Next one is this one. It is Farm Animals by Durene Jones, and I got this off her Etsy page or her Etsy store. This was a new start So this is what it's going to look like when it is completed. Very cute. It's so tiny. Yeah, so that's what it's going to look like when it is done. There it is. I can put up a picture of just a blank bit of fabric if you like, to show you where I started at. And this is where I'm up to. So once again, I started in the middle, and this pattern is PK compatible. So I just started in the middle and stitched as far as I could either side of that would fit into the little 8x8 inch Q-snap, and then I will stitch as far down and as far up, and then I'll move the Q-snap. So as you can see, I have the sheep, half the pig, and nearly all of the cow stitched in there, and I've just started on some of the grass down here. So I stitched on this one for 2 days, and I got 1,600 stitches into it. It is a very, very easy stitch. It's stitching up so quick and so easy. And it is being stitched on 16 count. I'm pretty sure it's a 16 count fabric that I dyed, coffee dyed myself, because I was just going to use a white fabric, and then I thought no, because the white of the sheep and the animals would get lost in there, so I decided to just dye a little bit of fabric. It was only because I was being lazy and I didn't want to dye it, but then I did. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Very cute. I'm really enjoying stitching on this one. Can't wait till I pull it out again, or draw it out again in my rotation. Shut up.
It's got to be that colour.
Alright, so next, and it'd be an idea if I held it up the right way, is Mini Top Frog. Artwork is by Jodie Bergsma, and it is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. That is what it will look like when it is completed. I am only doing the regular version. Darren Dizzy Stitcher completed this last year. His was the max colour version of it. And Judy, an Aussie in a Kiwi world, is also stitching the max colour version of the Mini Top Frog.
Chicken.
Oh. Alright, so I put in a picture of where it was, and this is where I'm up to with it.
That's bad.
Well, it doesn't look like I've done much, but that is the, what is the bottom of the page, I think? Yes, that is the bottom of the pattern there. I worked on this one for 2 days and I got 1,000 stitches into it. And this is just being stitched on 16 count white Atom. 2/1 full cross using CXC. So yeah, that is where I'm up to.
When do you do the things?
I don't.
Oh.
Alright. My next project that I worked on.
Call out to me when it's up to me.
Okay, Ash. Was this one? The Reindeer. It is from a Year in the Woods series. It is number 12 in the Year in the Woods series, and it is by CottageGarden Samplings. I'd already had that part up there done, so I was working down in here, and that's what he's going to look like when he is finished. And this, oops, is where he's up to. So I got a lot of work into him. So I got all of this stitched down here and all of this pattern in here, these legs filled in, and I just started to filled in his tail. So now I just have his body to do, and he will be complete, and I can move on to the next one. This one I worked on for 2 days and I got 1,600 stitches into it. And it is being stitched on 18 count hand dyed Aida that I dyed myself. And I am doing all 12 of them on one piece of fabric. So yeah, he's looking really good. I should be able to get him finished in the next stitching session when he gets drawn out next. Put it back in the bag when you're done. Yeah, should be able to get it finished when he is drawn out for the next stitching session. This thing is still on school holidays. They don't go back to school, or he doesn't go back to school till Friday. Well, today's Monday, so this Friday. Don't ask me why they've decided to send them back to school on a Friday for one day, but that's what they're doing.
Of course, they're stupid.
Yeah, they are kind of stupid.
They're
but
retarded.
Anyway, so he'll be back at school next week. Yes. And he's going into year 10, so that's kind of scary too.
Yay.
Alright, next one and the last one that I worked on was this one. It is the Out of the Savannah Sal, hosted by Cross Stitch for Everyone. It is the Sal for 2022. I don't know. That's not the picture, but that's what she gave us as a cover photo, so yeah. Alright, so two pages had been released. She released one on the 1st and then released one on the 15th. I am not doing the white background because I am not stitching 50,000 stitches in white. Just not happening. And so this is where I'm up to. So that was page 1, which only had that little bit of the tree there, and then I have moved on to page 2 here.
How do I do this?
So yeah, there's so much. There was like 5, 6, whatever it was, colours in here that I only had like 1 stitch in them. It is taking me a little bit longer to get these first 2 pages started or stitched because I didn't go through and kit up as I was, before I started. I just decided that I would kit up as I'm going. As I pulled the numbers, I just kit the, just cut the floss. Now, these all but one, no, actually all of these are the colours that were all in the first 2 pages. So that's like 40 something colours in those first 2 pages. So this is a tree, and it's a decent size pattern, so project. So Now this is being stitched on, can't remember if it was a 16 count that I cut or if it was 18 count. I'm going to have to measure it and write it down so I can remember, but I'm pretty sure looking at it I think it's 18 count, and it is I'm using CXC floss and it's being stitched 2/1. But yeah, that is where we're up to. The third page will be released in a couple of days once it comes to the 1st of February. So I'll have that ready to go when I pull it next. This one I stitched on for 2 days and I got 700 stitches into it. Most of those 700 were in here. I think it was like 620 stitches was just that first little bit of the tree there, and all the rest, as you can see, all the rest of that page was just going to be white. So no, I was not going to stitch all the white. I will not stitch the white background. I'll stitch the white inside the pattern, but I'm not going to stitch the white background. I've still got the old tag on here from my previous project. So that is all the projects that I worked on for that fortnight, and in total I done 8,000 stitches even for the 14 days. So I think that is pretty good going. He's put it back in, but he's just, instead of folding it up like I usually do, he's just bundled it up and shoved it in there. Alright, so that is all my stitching that I done. What will I do next? I will show you this pattern, these couple of things that I got, and then we will draw my next, then we will write my numbers on my whiteboards, and then we will draw for my next rotation, which I've only got 7 left in the bag, but Nash is insisting on that he wants to draw for it, so we will do that. Alright, so just a couple of things that I got. I was tagged in this on the Australian Stash Unload group on Facebook by, I think it was Sharon, Fun with Cross Stitch. She tagged me and I jumped straight on and said yes please, that one is mine. It is called Guardian Spirit. It is an old dimensions chart. It's a 2000 print copyright, so yeah, I thought that would go very nicely with my other charts that I have. The one that I will be starting this fortnight called Oh Great Spirit, and then the other ones that I found when I went looking. So they will eventually all be stitched. I will just, once I finish one, I will stitch on the next one. Did I get any patterns? I'm trying to think. No, I did not get any patterns. I cancelled my Silks for You Colour of the Month subscription, so I will no longer be getting that, and I was going to get a Fabric of the Month subscription, and then I decided no, I won't get that one either. I won't do that either. What I might do is, because it was $27.50, nearly $30 a month for the Silks subscription, I thought that what I'll do is I'll just, every month I'll just use that to get another pattern or some more floss or something like that, rather than getting a subscription to something else. So I'm just trying to think, did I get any patterns? No, I didn't. I looked, I put some more patterns on my wish list, both in Etsy and Paine Free Crafts and Haid and all those places. So didn't do that, but I did receive this from a viewer. Where is it? It's not in there. Just give me 2 seconds and I will be back. Alright, back. So yes, she messaged me before Christmas and said that she had found something that she thought that I would like, and so she sent it. It did take a month to get to me from America, but I got it the other day, and she sent me a necklace with a little howling wolf on it. It is so cute and so gorgeous. It is lovely. So thank you very much. I've already messaged her and thanked her for that, but if you're watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the thought, and it is beautiful. So that is that. That is all of my acquisitions. So let's just get into writing my numbers down on these boards, shall we? Alright, what's the first board? My small full coverages. This is going to be funny because I'm left-handed and lefties tend to have issues. Alright, so small full coverages and non-full coverages. Let me figure this out. Tribal. This one here. I got 1400. 1,4,0,0. Alright. Then we go with farm animals. This one here. And we got 1,600. 1,600. And then we have Year in the Woods series. Why have I got farm animals on there twice? Something's going on here. So I should have, whoops, should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and there should be 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is that one? I've really confused myself. We'll figure it out, won't we? Alright, A Year in the Woods. I've got 1,600 on that one. And that is all for my small full coverage and non-full coverage. So, as you can see where I've confused myself. I've got farm animals here and farm animals there. So I'm going to have to work out what I'm missing and rub it out and rewrite it. And for the life of me, I cannot think what I have not got on here. Can't think. I will work that out later. Alright, put that down there. And So now we're on to our full coverage, and I have lent this against the pillow and rubbed some of these names off. So what I'm going to have to do is rub it off and rewrite it once I've done the video. Alright, Tiger Lily over here for 900. Then we have Waterhole Masters, which is here, and that is 800. Then we have Top Frog for 1,000. And the Sal, out of the Savannah Sal for 700. So, as you can see, some of them haven't got the totals. Others have. It's either been because I haven't had time to work on them as much as others, or some of them are easier to stitch on than others. And as you can see, that's what I'm talking about. I've rubbed out some of the names, so I'm just going to have to go back through and rewrite them. So that means I've only got 2 full coverages to work on in this fortnight, in this rotation. Put that down there. Alright, on to pulling out and showing you what I've been working on for this rotation. Nash, do you want to do this? Quick. Alright, so there's my bag. Come on.
Whoops.
Did you get 2?
Yep.
Alright, open it up, read it out, and show it to the camera. Or I'll show it to the camera. And
Happy mood point.
so we've got Happy Mood Point. I was going to say Sal. It is actually a Sal with Nicole, North Island Stitcher. Oops, I've got to write it down.
Great Spirit.
So then we have Great Spirit, and that is the one of the charts that I got from Judy, which I will show you all the charts and all the cover photos and everything once we've pulled all these out.
Sand sauces.
Son Susie,
Oh, whatever.
that is my long dog sampler.
Thought that was a movie. Sand sauces. Moonwolf 1.
Moonwolf 1, that is a new start. I've got a hair hanging off me.
Protector.
Protector, that is one of my full coverages. Paine Creek Free Crafts full coverage.
Something or other.
MFE Sal, so that is the Modern Folk Embroidery Sal. I'll probably stitch on that first because so I've actually started it in January.
Moonrise
Song. Moonrise Song. Now that is my
Sandwich.
large full coverage pattern
That's
from
a same.
Artisy.
Look,
So
that's an A.
It is not.
Oh, damn.
It is not an
Can't see.
A, it's an O. It's just the way it's been written.
It looks like an A. See, that's an A.
Alright. So,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
No.
Alright, you can close all them up, throw them back in there, and
Alright.
then throw all those back in there too, because then we pick more from the whole lot on the next one.
What?
So-
these in there and them ones?
Yes,
But,
because then I start again with choosing.
yeah, but then you're going to draw these ones again.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
You don't make sense.
I do make sense. Don't argue with the way I'm doing things. So,
I will.
here we are. We've got the Happy Mood point. This is the one that I'm doing on the light blue fabric in all the petite treasure braid and doing some beading on it. Then we have Oh Great Spirit, which is a Linda K. Powell artwork. You can do that next time. You just had to make a freaking noise, didn't you?
Nope.
Which is an old Dimensions chart. It is a 1996 copyright edition, so I'm doing that. Then we have Sans Souci, which is obviously a long dog samplers chart. Home project. I am currently down here somewhere, working in all of the purple down here. Then we have Moonwolf 1. This was a chart off Etsy. I'm trying to think of the name of the store. Light Unicorn Designs. Possibly Light Unicorn Designs. If it's not, I will correct that next video. Protector. Artwork is by Katie Lipscomb and it is Pain-Free Crafts. The Modern Folk Embroidery Sal for 2024. No time like the present. I am not doing this colourway, I am doing a different one. So they've already started this up here. I think that's January's portion up there, so I will get that started, I'd say today sometime, and see how much I can get done on it. And then last but not least is Moonrise Song, the large version. Artwork is by Abraham Hunter and it is charted by Artisy. So they are the 7 that I will be working on in the coming fortnight. This one here, I've got to go and get a working copy printed off. I was going to try and do it on my printer, but I don't know if, because I've only got a little printer that just runs through and scans, I don't know if it'll actually fit, and I don't want to, like if I pulled it apart here, I could scan it through, but I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I could and then just sticky tape it back together, but still, I don't know if I want to do that. So, that is the 7 that I will be working on in the coming fortnight. Let's see how much I can get into those. There's only 2 full coverages in there, and the other 5 are all little small samplers and stuff like that. So they should be pretty easy to work on, get some good stitches into it. Alright guys, I think that's it. There's not much life updates to tell you. Just been working as usual and not doing much else. So It's just been really hot and sticky and gross here in Australia. What did we get to the other day? I think it was like 40 degrees Celsius the other day. It was gross. But anyway, now today is raining because we've had the cyclone up the coast top of Queensland, and that usually comes down and gives us a bit of rain down here on the north coast of New South Wales, and I have been bitten all over by mozzies. We were outside playing volleyball the other night outside, and the mozzies nearly carried me away. They were that big and there was that many of them. But yeah, there's not much else to tell you, so thank you very much guys for joining me and coming back every fortnight or every video. I do have to catch up on comments. I know there's a few comments that I have seen but I have not hearted or replied to, so I must get back on to doing that. I did post a flip through of one of the Emma Condon books last week, and then I've done all three. I filmed all three at the same time, so next Monday I will post another one, and then it'll be my update, and then I will post another one on the following Monday. And I'm hoping that my next, let me see, what's today, 29th, just trying to figure out my next update video will be the 12th. Will be my next update, which will be the week before we go to Pink. Yay, only 3 weeks to go. So exciting. We got our tickets the other day. The daughter bought the collector's tickets, so they arrived in the mail the other day, and I had to buy some because they just came as the ticket. So I got on Amazon and bought a couple of lanyards with waterproof pockets, so we can just slip them in and have them around our neck when we go to the concert. So that is very exciting. But yes, it'll be the 12th. So, and I was wondering when my updates would fall, whether it would fall on that Monday that we went up to the coast, and whether I'd have to record before I went or leave it until we got back. But no, that's fine. Alright guys, so thank you very much for tuning in every fortnight or every video that I put up. Very much appreciated. It is a pleasure to see everyone's comments and interact with everyone. So I will leave it as that. We are at nearly 45 minutes, so that's decent. Alright guys, thank you very much. Please, wherever you are in the world, take care and stay safe. And until next time, bye.